Hello, and thank you so much for tuning in again. Today I'm just going to be doing another another general reading for the week ahead. So that will be for the 2nd of May up until the 8th of May. So just going to pull some cards. I'm going to start off with the Moonology Manifestation Oracle. I really love these cards. I actually haven't used this deck a hell of a lot, but whenever I have, it's had some good stuff come out. It's quite straight to the point as well. Like I said last time I did a weekly reading, tourist season has got me so freaking lazy. Like, it's a good thing in a way because it's getting me to slow down and do more stuff like this. And it's like letting me be more slow and creative, and I guess like a little bit more mindful. I just feel a lot more grounded and present at the moment. But like as someone who likes to get a lot of things done, I like to like exercise a lot as well. Like I'm not like a gym junkie or anything, but I like to like get my exercise in. But I just like have not been very motivated lately. So typical Taurus energy, right? Bloody lazy, enjoying the finer things in life. I made some Anzac biscuits. Y'all don't need to hear about this. I'm just rambling. I'm gonna pull some cards. So we've got full moon in Capricorn. Take a reality check. Okay. Full moon in Aquarius. Be real. And then we've got full moon in Virgo. Take inspired action. Okay, so we've got a lot of full moon energy, which is really amplified. If you don't know a lot about like the moon phases, the full moon is basically like an energy climax, for lack of a better word. It's when all of the energy of the moon reaches its peak, and that's why you hear a lot of people say that people go loony for the full moon. Like there's like a reason for that. Just the gravitational pull. I just think it does something. But yeah, we've got a lot of full moon energy happening this week, so I feel like it could be a little bit more of an intense one. And like these cards are quite self-explanatory, really. Like I feel like this is like a reflective time. Like while Taurus season is like really chill, I do think we have like eclipse stuff going on at the moment. Which I'm gonna be completely honest, like I don't know a hell of a lot about it other than apparently it's supposed to be like quite intense, and it reveals like quite a lot of stuff. That's kind of like full moon energy as well. Like coming back to these cards, the full moon is very revealing and brings things to light and to the surface that you might not want to see, but you have to see it. So yeah, I'm just gonna pull a couple more, and then I feel like I just need to get straight into the tarot for this one. So we've got last quarter moon in Aquarius. Reflect on your priorities. And then I'll just pull one more. Leave the past behind. Oh my god, that has been a vibe for me lately. Okay. Sorry if I'm not super perky and talky during this one. Like, it's like nearly midnight or like 11 o'clock at night. I just had a cacao. I'm super chill and almost ready for bed. But I've been like night owling a lot lately. But yeah, basically, like without me freaking rambling on into my own life again, yeah, sorry if I'm not super energetic at the moment. Okay, I don't know if like I pulled this inner strength card, oh sorry, inner strength, the strength card before in like the weekly reading last week. I pulled it for either that or the pick a card reading. Um, but that's coming up again. And then we've got the Empress for the themes that are coming up this week. And then we've got Ace of Pentacles as a way for us to get through and manage through these times. And then we've also got the 10 of Cups. So these are actually like quite good cards. While I feel like the Oracle cards like are more telling us of more like realistic, challenging kind of things. Like it's telling us to take action, to be like literally on the cards, take inspired action, be real, take a reality check, reflect on your priorities, leave the past behind. This is a very practical week coming ahead. Um, and that is pretty much how we're going to get through is with this Ace of Pentacles card is by taking opportunities that are presented to us. So that could be like a job coming up that you've been wanting to explore, a new hobby, like just like something new coming in, that maybe has been on your mind. It might not even be something that's presenting itself to you. It's kind of like in your mind, you've been thinking on it and it's just stewing and stewing, and you're like relaying over it, and you're like, I just want to like try this thing, and you're like, oh no, I'm going to put it off till next week, or I'm going to put it off till next month. Like I just don't have enough time now. I don't have enough money right now. This reading is telling you that you do. You have everything that you need right now to like take action, like literally take action on your goals or whatever that thing is that you've been wanting to do. You can literally do that right now, especially the Empress card. Like, if you look at that, she has everything she needs. Sorry if you're on the podcast, you can't see her, but you know, Google the Empress card if you don't know what she looks like. But she's just living lavish. She's sitting on this like beautiful, like regal sofa, and she's surrounded by wheat. Has this beautiful, magnificent crown on her head. I think in traditional decks or other decks as well, she is actually drawn as a pregnant woman. Like she represents fertility, but that doesn't necessarily mean pregnancy. It literally just means creation. Like, what are you going to create? And yeah, she's just living it up. She's loving life. She's out in the sun. She's just doing all the things that she wants to do and taking all the opportunities that come to her, whether they are physical or just like, you know, a window of time, like like a 5 minutes where you're like, oh, you know, like I could go and do this. Like, just do it. You know what I mean? If you've even if you've got like just the tiniest little amount of time in your day to like put a little bit of energy into that thing, do it. That's what this reading is saying. Inner strength, that's very reflective, of like your capabilities. And of course, like the 10 of Cups, that's like just everything, you know, getting to exactly where you want to be, working towards what you want, and just like I guess like reaping the benefits and just really seeing like all of your hard work come into fruition. And I pull that as more of like a future card as well. So I feel like if you really utilize this energy at the moment to take action, like literally take inspired action. That's so I keep saying that and repeating that card, but it's like literally like right here in front of me in the middle of the cards that I've pulled. Take inspired action. That's like the message of this entire reading. I'm going to pull a few more tarot cards. That one flipped over, so I'm going to keep that. I feel like that's like almost like an inability to move on from something. It's like, oh, but I have to like put all my eggs in this basket. Like I have to give all my energy to this thing, or I've already committed to this thing. Like, what if it doesn't work out? Like, and you're kind of like stuck in that energy, or maybe like you tried this thing before in the past and it didn't really work out. But I think you need to know that like making mistakes and fucking things up is a part of the process. Like you need to get okay with making mistakes, because like when you make a mistake, or you do something wrong, or something doesn't work out properly, that's literally a part of it. Like you cannot do anything perfectly. No professional, like at in any career, like whether that's like a lawyer or an actor, like no one has never made a mistake, because how the hell are you going to learn? So yeah, just like I think, yeah, that card is definitely pulling you more into like a stuck kind of energy, or making you feel like oh, you need to like go back into the past, and or not go back into the past, but just hold on to this thing that you're already doing. You're like, no, I don't have time for that. You do have time for it. I'm telling you. Page of Cups, get like divinely, inspired. Like the Page of Cups is the sweetest little card in the deck. He's got this little fishy in his cup, and it's just so freaking adorable. And he's just kind of looking at this fish with just this absolute wonder, like this childlike wonder. And he's like, oh my God, like look at this fish. He's like my friend. It's just like very light-hearted energy. Like, that this thing, whatever it is going to make you really happy. Like this is the energy that this thing is bringing you. Like, you got to do it. Whatever this thing is, as big or small, there is something that has been scratching away at you, saying, please explore me again. You need to do it. In this case, I feel like been there, done that is not the vibe. This is not what you need to be telling yourself. This is not oh yeah, I tried that once and I fucked it up. No. You gotta go back. You gotta do it again. It's fine. And guess what? This time you're gonna do it better. Yeah, and like still balancing. So we pulled like King of Pentacles reverse and the Temperance card. I feel like there's still this balancing of like personal time and the grind. Like that's not what I'm trying to say. It's like, but yeah, coming back to where is that card about the priorities? Yeah, reflecting on your priorities. So it's like the balance of like, okay, I need to check all these things off of the list. But also I'm gonna have fun and enjoy my life. Because like with anything, like too much of a good thing does become a shit thing. Even if it's just like, I'm just gonna block out the world and I'm just gonna paint all weekend, right? But like, you literally spend like 12 hours a day for your entire weekend painting, and then like you do no dishes, you don't do your washing, like just basic things like that you just completely ignore, and then like by the next week all of these chores that you've ignored, like just these little things have piled up, and you're like, holy shit, like my week is going to be so much harder. So everything is always about balance. Definitely like lose yourself in a task that really gives you this like beautiful joy that the Page of Cups is bringing, but there is that energy of like, you can do this, you can be responsible and have fun at the same time. going to pull one more tarot card. And then we'll go over the wild offerings. But, like, I don't really feel like there's too much else to say on this. Yeah, so we've got, like, the 10 of Wands reversed. Putting too much pressure on yourself. Oh, but I need to have this thing done. I've already committed myself to this. Yeah, but, like, let yourself have a fucking breather. Put it down for a second. You don't have to completely abandon it. And that's both things. That's your priorities. You don't have to abandon your priorities, and you don't have to abandon that thing that lights you up that you want to pursue, right? You don't have to abandon either of them. Just put it down for 2 seconds. Let yourself enjoy things. Perfectionism. Oh my fucking God. And hardship. Perfectionism. That is so funny. So it's like, yeah, like, just, I need to tick all these things off. And also, like, with the thing that, you know, this more creative material pursuit that, you know, is the thing that lights you up. It's like putting that pressure on yourself to, like, be perfect at that thing and, like, have it all figured out. Like, that is not, you know, it's not what you're aiming for. Enjoy the journey. You don't need to be a professional at whatever it is right now. You don't need to do everything perfectly. Just because you fucked it up the first time, it doesn't mean that you're not meant to do it. Like, you will find gems in things like, what am I looking for? What's the phrase? Diamonds. That's right. Diamonds form under pressure. Hardship. May I embrace what's happening right now, as baffling or painful as it is. Help me to trust where you are guiding me. I am yours. And then for perfectionism, permission to make mistakes is so freeing. Oh my God, I didn't even read that. I love that. Permission to make mistakes is so freeing. It's the root of creativity and change. Allow me, divine, to make as many mistakes as I need, free from the prism of perfectionism. That that just sums it up. Like, my God. The cards never lie. Boom. Yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you have an awesome week. Don't be too hard on yourself. Let yourself have a good time. Balance is key. Prioritize and take opportunities, even if that is just a window of time, right? You got this. I will see you later.